What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572, Return a Chance. Today is December 20th, 2023, and we're going to do another market watch today. I know we just did one the other day and yesterday, but I did have some free time today because it's raining outside, so I'm just working from home. So I do have a little bit of free time, so I'm going to do a market watch. I'm going to get to cleaning, probably fix up my deck since the ban list came out, and yeah, that's the plan for today. So first off, we're going to be talking about, oh yeah, we actually have a lot of cards to talk about on my tabs here. So we're going to try to rush through some of them. And if I can't think of an explanation of why they're going up or going down, I'm going to let you guys know, and I'll let you guys figure that out and let me know down in the comments below. But first off, Cashier Rice Heart. So we have this going up because Cashier Unicorn came off the semi-limited list to unlimited, and people are thinking, I guess, that Cashier is going to make a comeback. These were sitting around like $5-6-ish back in October, and they have been going up. I actually saw some copies yesterday around like the $16 to $20 price point, but we have copies now at $13.20, $13.25, $13.99, $14. That's basically $16.99 with shipping, heading up to $21. So we do have like a $20 listing on the first page. So only 15 listings available on the market. I'm not sure if cashiers are going to make a comeback. I think without a Rice Heart, they can't really do too much in the format. But I could be wrong about that. Let me know down below how you guys feel about them. Another cashier card, since Fenrir didn't get hit, this card does let you add Fenrir. I play one of these in my Vanquish Soul deck. Just to have like a technically a 4 copy of Fenrir, but I'm not sure how many copies people are going to be running in this. Of course, Cashier runs 3. I'm not sure if other decks are trying to run 3 to add the Fenrir as well, but we'll see. It has been going up in price. They were sitting around like $20-ish a couple weeks ago. I got mine at like $13-15 like a month or two ago. But right now we have 20 listings on the market, and we have been going up to $25.70. $24.99, that's basically $27.99, and reaching a $30 price point. So they are bouncing back up in price. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Pressure Planet Right Side. Is it a 3 of, or is it another 1 of to add the Fenrir? MC Glory of Horus. This was actually not going up in price. It's been staying around like the $50 price point for quite a while. We have $51.64, $50, $52.99, $52.99, $53.69 on the first page. But we do have some Lightsworn support coming out next year, and I feel like Lightsworn and Horus might be a good mix. So just keep that in mind. These might go push up in price later on, closer to the release of Lightsworns. I know they're getting a new field spell in Phantom Nightmare in February, so they might go up then as well. If you guys could cop copies of these for like $40-ish, I think that's a good price. But right now they are listed on TCGPlayer for like $50. So I want to say they're going to come down a little bit because we are kind of heading into the off season, but people are adjusting their decks to the ban list, and Horus is one of those engines that did not get hit. I know Tier Elements did get hit, but Horus is mixing a lot of engines, so people might still be looking to pick these up. Superstar Slayer, Typhon Sky Crisis, I did mention a while back. It looks like it's starting to bounce back up again. We looked at these when they were around like $20, $22. Looks like we still have some copies around $22.48, $21.50, and then after those copies are gone, we hit $24.56, $25, $27, $27.21 with shipping, and $27.95 on the first page. So almost heading up to a $28, $30 price point. I strongly feel like this card has great potential and is going to go up even higher to maybe like the $40 price point. So if you guys haven't copped your copies yet, maybe you could pick some up around $25. But you only need one, realistically. So $25 for a 1 of that, I think is going to be ran in every deck isn't too bad. Get them before they hit $40. I saw Labyrinth was getting a buyout, but actually big welcome Labyrinth since they didn't get touched on the ban list. So I wanted to take a look at that. We have big welcome Labyrinth from it only has one print. No, actually it has 2 printings. It has 2 printings. It has this one and an ultimate rare. We'll take a look at the ultimate rare right now, but it looks like the ultra rare from Photon Hypernova was sitting around like $24-ish. I remember copying these around like $6, $3, $6, and I copied a couple of them around $10. but I got rid of them when they hit like the $20 price point. Anytime I basically double my investment, I try to cash out. But there's some times when I wish I would have held on to them, because right now we only have 16 listings on the market, and these have gone up to a new high price point of 47.80, 47.90, 46.99, 47.99, and $50. And we do have sales around the $47 price point, $45 price point, $40 price point, so they are selling at that high price point. I wish I would have held on to them. I had like 12 playsets of these or something like that, but I sold them all. Now, yeah, I could have made like how much more? Since I bought them like at 6, 10, and 3, like basically quadrupled my money instead of double. But that's the risk we don't take sometimes. Sometimes we do take risks, sometimes we don't. But at least we made a little bit off our investment. We have Arias, the Labyrinth Butler. This one is starting to go up. I see the graph is showing a little curve. 37 listings. We have it at 1549, 1821 with shipping, 1899, 1899, $19. So yeah, it is starting to go up as well. Let me know if you're a Labyrinth player, how many of these you guys play, because I know my brother, I think, only plays one of these, or does he play 3? The last time I played him, I didn't even see him use it, so I'm not sure how many copies he plays at the moment. We have other Labyrinth stuff that's pretty cheap. We have $3 Welcome Labyrinths, Lady Labyrinth Silver Castle around $4-ish, Lovely around $2. Yeah, everything else seems pretty cheap. But let's look at the OT for a big Welcome Labyrinth. Because I know that was sitting around like $40-ish or something like that. There it is. So it looks like the big Welcome Labyrinth OT. We have a couple copies at $53.99, $58.65, $68. If I were you guys, I would probably snipe these. They're only like maybe $10 more, a couple dollars more than the ultra rare. So come and swipe these up if you guys are looking for a big Welcome Labyrinth. Rather than paying like $47 to $50 for the ultra rare, you could get a ultimate rare for $53.99, $58.65, but then they do start going up even higher, $68, $69.99, heading up to the $100 price point. I wonder what price point these will reach. I know it's just banless hype since they didn't get touched, but I'm really curious to see what they will hit. Revolution Synchron we mentioned 2 market watches ago, and it looks like it's starting to bounce up. I did mention that it was using like a Lightsworn strategy, the new Lightsworn strategy, well, not new Lightsworn strategy, but with the new Lightsworn cards to turbo out the new Enlightenment Dragon. It's the Fusion Lightsworn monster. These were sitting around like $21, and right now we have it pushing up. 63 listings. We have them at $24.25. That's basically $26.99, $26.99, $26.99. We only have, let's see, one copy. No big walls on the first page, so $26.99 on the first page, and on the second page we have them at that's $28.39, $28.50. So slowly pushing up to that $30 price point. It only has one printing. I could see these going up to like the $40 price point the closer we get to the release of the Lightsworn support. I'm not sure where that's gonna be. They're probably sometime in May. But yeah, this card isn't getting a reprint until next year's 10, so you have time to play with it. I don't think it'll ever reach the $60 price point that it was at. If it does, I'm probably going to get rid of mine to try to recover some of my money that I lost, because I spent $50 on each of these. Access Code Talker looks like it's pushing up as well. We did mention Access Code Talker as one of the cards to look at when we saw that it wasn't getting reprinted in the Rarity Collection. That one and Apollosa. No, this one and Apollosa were one of the 2 cards we did mention. Well, we actually mentioned a couple more, but Access Code Talker was one of the main ones. Looks like the gold rare is starting to reach a high price point of 35 listings, and we have it at $34.31, $39.49, $39.99, so $40 card now for the gold rare. The secret rare from Battles of Legend, 32 listings on the market, and we have this at $39.50, $39.50, $40.98, $43.99, $46.99, so becoming almost a $50 card. If you guys invested into Access Code Talkers right here when they were around like $20 to $30, you guys are winning right now, because you guys are basically doubling down on that investment if you guys are going to sell right now, because they're almost reaching this $50, $60 price point. The Eternity Code versions, these were also down to like 30-ish dollars, 35-ish dollars, and right now we have them at 54, 55, 59.69, and 67.99. So yeah, they are going up in price. I wonder if Battles of Legend, the new chapter 1 set in February, is gonna have Access Code Talker in it. I don't know. I don't know what Konami might be planning, but if they throw an Access Code Talker in there, these are gonna drop down in price. So let me know down below if you guys think Konami will throw in the Access Code Talker in that set. I don't think Manadium used is sold, so I think they're safe from the ban list. I think a lot of their none of their cards got touched, if I'm not mistaken. So I wanted to take a look at Peaceful Planet Calirium, because this one is their field spell and lets you add, you play 3 of these. It looks like it is starting to bounce up a little bit. We have it at 79 listings. We still have copies at 2130, 2239, 2290, 2351. So basically like a $23 card, under $25. I think it's a good pickup because Manadium, like I said, didn't get touched. I think. I might be wrong about that. Let me know down below if I'm wrong about that. I should probably take a look at the ban list real quick. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull it up to make sure it didn't get touched. I'm pretty sure it didn't get touched. Yeah, its sold day was that was for Infernobles, so goes in match, Snatch Steel, Ib. Yeah, it doesn't look like Manadium got touched. Yeah, so yeah, Manadium didn't get touched, so yeah, it's a safe deck to play, I guess. At the moment, it's a good combo deck. It could do a lot, and I think these will go up in price. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Peaceful Planet Calirium. Some Runic cards. It looks like Runic main still holding at like $9-ish. We have Runic Tips at $375. We have the Prismatic Secrets at $336. Hugin under $2. Runic stuff is still pretty cheap. It didn't get touched. I mean, some of the floodgates that it runs did, but for the most part, like all the cards are still at I guess full power, kind of how they were 2 formats ago. So you can still play Runics if you guys want. They're still pretty cheap. If you guys haven't picked up your Runic stuff, I would pick it up now before they start going up in price. We have Sprite Blue. Since Sprite started to come off the list to 3 now, did come off the semi-limited list to 3 now. I think people are going to look into playing Sprites again. We have 77 listings on the market. It looks like we still have cheap copies at $16.85, $16.99, $17.58, $17.60, $17.75, and $17.50. What were they at? I guess back in October they were still around like $16, $17, so they haven't moved too much. So I want to say pick these up if you do want to play the deck, but I feel like there's a reprint there should be some kind of reprint set where Power of the Elements cards will be included, because most of the Power of the Elements cards haven't got reprints. So I feel like there's going to be a set that's going to have like sprites, some of the tier element stuff, and other stuff from Power of the Elements. But we'll see what happens in the future. Let me know down below if you guys think Sprite Blue is a good pickup. So Unchained did get hit, and it looks like the Abomination's Prison for the ultra rare version is down in price. We have 94 listings on the market. I never played Unchained. Well, I did play against Unchained a couple times, but I never like actually knew what was the one that got limited. Shavara, I think that's the one that got limited. Now that it's at 1, I never really saw what it did for the deck, so I'm not too familiar with it. But we have Abomination's Prison now going down to that's basically $9.95, $10.98, $10.99, and $10.99. So they're now at like $10-ish for the ultra rare. They were sitting at a high price point of like $30-ish. But now that they got hit, it looks like people are kind of losing faith in Unchained and trying to sell the deck off. Let me know down below if you guys play Unchained, if you guys think hitting the Unchained, hitting Unchained Soul of Sharvara hurts the deck a lot. We have the Seeker at 62 listings, 1822, 1823, 1825, and 1895. So it looks like the secret are still holding some value. I remember these were around like $10. I remember selling them around like $10, like before Unchained got like the new support. So they're still kind of up in price, but the ultra rares are the ones that are kind of low. Branded didn't get hit at all, so maybe people might be leaning towards playing branded. Dragon Duel Dust Dragon has been kind of going up. 57 listings at 13, 13, 13, 15, 13, 20, 1350, and 1389. So they were sitting around like $10-ish back in October. They did get hyped up a couple months back. I think like in September they were around like $18-ish, but they came down. But it looks like they're starting to push back up a little bit, and I think they're going to continue to push up because this card isn't going to get a reprint until the next year's tins. So people that want to lean towards playing branded might come and pick these up. Only 57 listings on the market. I think you only play like one of these, so you only need one. Did we talk about? So we talked about Illusion of Chaos, how it might be used to bring out the new Blue Eyes fusion monster that lets you get like 3 negates for like a spell, trap, and monster. So I think this goes along with that package, and people might be leaning towards picking this Magician Souls card up. We have ultra rares from Legendary Duelist Magical Hero. I think this is like the original version. Then we have Legendary Duelist Season 3 ultra rare. I know this comes in like blue, red, and green ultra rare as well. Then we have the secret rare from Brothers of Legend. It looks like the secret rare is above market price. So, and then this ultra is also above market price. So let's take a look at the secret rare. It's at 25 listings. So yeah, it does show that it's been going up, and right now we have it at $34.99, $34.99, $34.89, and $35.98. So $35, and it looks like it was sitting around like $26-ish at the end of November. So yeah, they're going up in price. We have these at 21 listings, so these are low on listings as well. They're also starting to go up. We have them at $26.10, $29.10. $30 basically, so they're heading up to the $30 price point. I had like 2 of these, but I sold them for like $20-ish, like way back. We have ultra rares at 34 listings, 25, 20, no, not 25. These are ultra rares, and they are at, oh yeah, 25, 25, 27, 25, 28, 99, 29, 31, so almost heading up to that $30 price point. So yeah, it looks like Magician Souls are starting to reach the $30 price point. Let's look at the colored ones. Magician Souls. Okay, so we have red versions and blue version. So it looks like the blue ones are at 4 listings, so they got bought out. These are at $27.80, $27.90, and heading up to the $40 price point. We have people paying $24, $27.80, $25.99, $23, $24.82. So above that $20 price point, they were sitting around like $20-ish at the end of November. So they did go up in price. And let's look at the red ones now. It looks like the red ones are getting bought out too. 16 listings. And we have these. We had them at $19. Right now we have them at, we have one at $18.92. So if you guys are watching this market watch and this is still here, you guys might want to cop this. Oh no, never mind. Seller is offline. So we have them at $24.99, $24, $24.01, $25.30, $27.80. So these are starting to head up to the $30 price point as well. If you guys have some Magician Souls and are looking to get rid of them and aren't going to play them, I would get rid of them. Because I feel like these might all come down in price later on since we have like 5 copies available. But let me know down below how you guys feel about Magician Souls. Next up, we have Evozer Large for the quarter century rare. I did talk about the secret rare version. I said you guys should pick them up. But today we're going to be looking at the quarter century because it looks like it's starting to go up and low on listings. 12 listings available. We had this at like $30-ish, and right now we have it at $50, $53, $53.90, $53.99, $55.75, hitting up to $62.96. So someone let me know why this one got bought out. Maybe people are also anticipating that next year this card might be used more. But it was sitting around $30, and we do have sales around $45, $53, $46 for this card, so they are selling. But yeah, if those are large, if you guys don't want to pick up the Quarter Century, go pick up the Secret Rare, because that one might start going up pretty soon too. Black Metal Dragon, this one has a couple different printings, but the Super Rare is the highest printing available. It's only at 10 listings. We have commons for my budget players, but this one's at 10 listings. And we had this sitting around like $20-ish back in November. It looks like right now we have our cheapest copy at $18. Then we have $20, $23.99, $24.95, $24.99, $30, and then going up to $38.50. I'm not really sure how many Dragon Link decks still play like 3 copies of this. I think maybe they dropped it down to like 1. But let me know down below if you guys could think of another reason why this card is still high up in price. I know it's only like the highest rarity you could buy for Black Metal Dragon, but still, I would just play the common at that point, especially if it's only like a one-of. Next up, we have Red Eyes Insight. So this one I'm mentioning because I did find a playset in bulk, and it just shocked me that this card was still pretty high in price. 31 listings on the market, and we have the common at $747, $747, $748, $760, and $788. So almost like an $8 common. We have the rare from Legendary Duelist Season 1 at 31 listings, and this one is at $747, $748, $750, $764, and $788. So basically the same price as the common. I'll let you guys choose which one you guys want to play, the common or the rare, but looks like they're both around the same price. Next up, we have Skill Drain. So since all of the other, I guess, floodgates, well, the most common floodgates like Golden Match, there can be only one, and what was the other one? Rivalry. All got to 1. I think people might be looking at other floodgates to play. Skill Drain is one of the most popular ones. I've seen this being ran in the more competitive, like trap decks and stun decks and stuff. So I feel like this one might start going up in price. 38 listings. We have this at $24, $24, $24.25, $24.25, and $24.40. So under $25. And it does have like other printings available, but I think this is the highest printing Skill Drain that we have. So we have the Ultimate, we have a Dual Terminal, Ultras, and then we have Lost Art as well. Rares, Commons. So yeah, I think that's the most, that's the highest rarity Skill Drain we have available to us. So I might pick some of these up in case people decide to play this floodgate, maximize on this floodgate, this upcoming format, since the other ones are limited now. Sarvis, the Ancient, and Ascended is a card that I heard that Silent Force plays. So people are buying the Secret Rare out, 12 listings on the market. These are currently, they were sitting around like $10-ish back in November. And right now we have them at $19.98, $21.49, $25, $26, heading up to $30 price point. That is crazy. I would just play, if I were playing the Silent Force archetype, I would just stick to like the rares or the ultra rares, and they're cheaper. But there are players that are going to go for that high rarity. So if you are one of those players, they are around like $20 to $30 for the Secret Rares. Looks like the Ultra might be worth something too. 47 listings, and it looks like they did start to go up too. We have them right now at $280, $290, $297, $299, $209. So like a $3 Ultra Rare. I might have some of these in bulk, so I might go look for them. But we do have rares for under like 50 cents. If you guys do want to play Silent Force later on, you don't have to worry about picking these up. You could play the rares. Denko Sekka, I think, was going up already to go against Rescue Ace. But now since Labyrinth didn't get touched, I feel like some people might be looking at Denko Sekka as a strategy to go against Labyrinth. We have it at 59 listings currently for the Secret Rare. And yeah, it did start to go up like a week ago. We have it currently at $395, $398, $399, return a chance right there. We have a copy at $4 if you guys want purchase from us. We have one at $4.28, $3.50, $3.53. So heading up to like the $4 price point. So yeah, keep your eye out on Denko Seka because it might be one of those techs that might be used as format. We have ultra rares also at 43 listings. These might be. Oh, we have another ultra rare too. These are at $1, $1.32, $1.46, $1.47. We have another ultra rare from the Mega Tins at like under $1. Then another ultra rare here from Dual Devastator under $1. So we have a bunch of copies available for ultra rares. Then we have a common here, but I guess the secret is the ones that people are going to be going after. But yeah, keep your eye out on Denko Seka. Odd Eyes Pendulum Graph Dragon. I think it's a tech that is being ran in Silent Force because they can make it. So we have the Secret Rare at 35 listing. I think these were under $1. I think I picked them up for like under $1. Yeah, they were like $1, $1.50. And right now we have them going up to $401, $498, $498, $499, and $5-ish. So it's not that expensive. But if you guys don't have a copy yet, they could go up even higher if the Silent Force archetype. Is it the Silent Force archetype or is it the Ritual something? It's a Ritual archetype that could bring this out. Let me know down below. But yeah, there's a deck that could go into this. So I would pick up my copy just in case they could turbo this out. It's a pretty good card. It says so it's monster effect. You can ritual summon this card with Odd Eyes Advent. Must either be ritual summon or pendulum summon from your hand. Each time your opponent special summons a monster from their extra deck, inflict 300 damage. To them, once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell, card, or effect. Quick effect, you can place this card in the pendulum zone. And if you do negate that effect, then if you place this ritual summon card in the pendulum zone, you could special summon one Odd Eyes monster from your extra deck. So you could bring out another negation. I think there's an Odd Eyes fusion monster that lets you negate another spell. So it's a pretty good card. And it lets you cheat out another negation. So yeah, pick those up if you guys haven't already. But we do have ultra rares for my budget players that got reprinted in the 25th anniversary tins. So you guys don't have to pick up the $5 copies if you want to stay more budget. And last card on today's Market Watch. So this one I just came up on because I do play Gene Raiders and I have a bunch of Gene Raider tokens in my folder. And I was going through my inventory yesterday. I noticed that the token was once again going up in price. Looks like we only have 15 listings on the market for this card. They were sitting around like $4-ish. I know they were hyped up, I think a couple months back. I did mention on TikTok that they were going up, but they came down, and looks like right now we have them hyped up again. 725, 840, 750, 876, $10, $10, $13.68, and $15. Oh, I should update my inventory. I only put one available, but I think I have more on the second. Let's see. I know I have more, or did I forget to update it? Yeah, I think I forgot to update it. Oh, no, wait. Here we go. Unlimited. Why is it? Okay, so I have Near Mint at $16.99. I have Lightly Played Unlimited at $14.99. And what else do I have listed? I know I saw my listing on the first page. And Lightly Played Unlimited at $14.99. It might be the same listing, but that's weird. But yeah, we do have Gene Raider tokens going up in price, and I think that's because the Runic Gene Raider strategy has been gaining some popularity, so people are looking to pick up their tokens. That's going to be it for today's Market Watch, though. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return of the Chance. This is Ricky572. We'll see you guys next time.